I do not believe that this year Mr. Olympia Classic Physique is between Ramon and Mike, to be honest with you. For me, I'm leaning towards more turns. My pick to win 2025 Classic Physique Mr. Olympia is turns. The reason why I picked turns because I feel turns has everything. He's more relatable. He's a good ambassador for the sport. And he also is the greatest poser into the bodybuilding. And he has the physique as well. So for me, he checked the box when it comes to every categories of being classic physique champion to me. That is the reason why I'm picking Terrence to win this year Mr. Olympia. Because he will be a better and a greater ambassador for the sport. In and out the stage. Right? So, Terrence is my pick. And Mike, second. Ramal third. Or Ramal second, Mike third. So for me, he's the guy to beat. You know, I know a lot of people think he's Mike, is this, is that. For me, this is a guy to beat. He's a guy I'm putting my money on. If I had to bet, if I was a betting man, I'm putting my money on Terrence to win this year Mr. Olympia. The reason why I say that is because even if you look at the whole title right now, most of the whole title is in all different countries. But that is not the thing though. For me, Mike have a great physique, but I just feels like Mike don't strike me like a classic guy. I always say just because you can hit a vacuum doesn't make you classic. You know, I don't think he did anything wrong because it's the genetics he's blessed with. He's just blessed with that round bubbling muscle that every bodybuilder wants. But when it comes to classic, the categories are just different. Right, that's why a lot of people call him like, hey, you know, it look like a 212 should go to open because, yeah, I think if these dudes go to 212 right now, the way he look, Mike would place at least top 5. He would beat a lot of guys over there. So, with that being said, guys, don't forget to subscribe and share, comment, and like because that is how the algorithm gets to share the content and we get to like, you know, reach out to more audience and the platform get bigger. And, you know, that's the only thing you can do for me. You know, there's nothing you can do for me but just share, like, comment, and share. You know, with that being said, I'm not hating on Mike at all. Because a lot of people think like, oh, you're hating on Mike. I'm not hating on Mike. It's just that I just feel like Mike is in the wrong division. But if Mike should win, I'm not against it either. At the end of the day, bodybuilding is a subjective sport that can give it to whosoever they pleases, right? So now Ramon called his beard, it kind of look different, but that's Ramon though. So for me, I think, you know, Crisicito, sometime, you know, you miss with Ramon when it comes to condition. I think that Ramon kind of chastised this offseason, you know, tried to like, you know, catch up with Mike in terms of size, but I don't really think it's all about size because how this guy making weight, right? If you're getting bigger, definitely the scale is going to go up. So how many more room do they have to grow? So this is why Frank was more like, hey, what is going on? Like, how's this guy making weight? So now Olympia decided to say, oh, we're going to reweigh everybody in this year, Mr. Olympia. That is great. I like that. I don't think it should be only Olympia. It should also happen in NPC shows because I think they should have a scale that the whole crowd can see that display the number when you step on scale because it happened to me on the show that I was supposed to be 192. That was my cutoff weight, right? Then I was 92.3. The judge asked me to go pee just for less than a pound, 92.3. But there were people that was 2-3 pounds heavier. They let it pass. Why? So before, like, it doesn't make sense. That's why I would like to see a scale that once you step on it, the whole crowd can see what you weigh. Every athlete can see what you weigh. It's not you just step on it and they kind of cover it up, but you're good to go. It doesn't make sense. So if you go and you know what the judge said? The judge said, "Oh, go take a pee." I had to go take a pee and come back because I was even putting on my clothes, right? So it doesn't make sense. Am I tripping to say that Derek do not look dry to me? Because by this time, early this year, when Derek was prepping for Olympia, you can see his thin skin. Like, you can see every muscle fiber like bulging through his skin. But I can't see it. Is it that his body is not just responding like he should? Or, Derek is posting like a month, 2 months ago pictures in videos. He's not posting his recent videos. That could be the case. He's just like, fooling us and posting old videos that are like, 6 weeks out, 5 weeks out, and he's not posting his recent, look. So when he step on stage, he can prove everybody wrong. Why is Hardy? I keep saying this. Why is Hardy still training heavy? I've been asking this question, but I think the conclusion I came up with, I think his body just responds to heavy weight. It doesn't matter if it's close, 2 weeks, 2 days, 3 days out. I think he got that type of body that just responds to a heavy load. And if he's not healthy, he feels like he's not doing anything. But at the same time, it's not safe though. It's not safe. So, and I think Hardy is gonna look good because Hardy never miss. Hardy is Mr. Consistency. Hardy miss is some people greatest look ever. So for some reason, these Middle East guys, their condition is completely different. The tissues, their muscle fibers, their skin is completely different. Every show you see them, even in the NPC, you can tell that their condition is different. I'm not talking about Middle Eastern, the one that come from Middle East to compete. I'm not saying the one that is here. Our food is fucked up and all this shit. I don't want to go into that. But they always look different when it comes from. Look at this guy, for instance. Look at Mike DeBoe, right? These guys are like desert. They are dry to the bones. They're crispy. And when you look at even some guys that comes from Asian, they also have that look. They also have that crispy look. So for me, I'm not gonna do any prediction for open yet, but I already know Samson's gonna win. I think from second to third, or from there, I think Hardy, Nick, Derek are gonna battle for that. So I think now we already know Nick is big, is a freak and stuff like that. My problem with Nick is, and everybody, is his midsection. There's nothing you can do about it. The midsection is already wide, it's already big. No matter what he does, you can't hide it. No matter how you tweak it, you're definitely going to hit the double bicep. So when you hit that double bicep, that is the weakest pose that it has. My thing is, I don't know, a lot of people are not saying this. He's getting bigger and bigger and bigger on top, but his leg is not going to be that heavy to match his top. I think he's had time. He kind of slowed down in the massiveness of his upper body. Because the heavier he get at the top, the more Johnny Bravo, his physique kind of look. I was just looking at the Pittsburgh last night with him and Derek. Like, you can tell from that front double is horrible. I'm sorry. I love Nick, but his front double is horrible. He knows it. So I feel like him getting too massive at the top might affect the way his legs appears. I like Nick. Trust me, if I can give it, it's between Nick and Samson. So when I was talking about, you can see the veins in Samson's shoulders to arm and everything doing the, shoulders. So when you look at Derek, you don't see that. Right? So for me, I know I'm putting my money, if I'm a betting, I'm putting my money that Samson is going to win. Because Samson is dying. Samson knows what is at stake. Now he won it. He tasted it. He know what it feels like to win the title, and he don't want to lose it. So I think we're going to see the best of Samson. I think the best of Samson, be more conditioned and bring their size. I don't think anybody can beat him. Nobody can beat him but himself. I think the only way Samson is going to lose if his condition is not a point or he lost too much size trying to be conditioned. But if he can balance both, still control his size and have the condition that's way better than last year, nobody's touching him. Everyone else is going to fight for second place. Everyone else. I don't care how dialed in, how they look. It can be the desert from here to Africa to Middle East. He is not going to be Samson. So with that being said, folks, where do you guys think Nick is going to place in this year Mr. Olympia? Do you guys think Nick will beat Derek? Do you guys think Nick can win this year Mr. Olympia? If you think Nick can win this year Mr. Olympia, let me know. And I would like you to give me a little reason why you think he can win in the comment section below. I guarantee you I'll respond because I always respond to my subscribers. I love you guys. Thank you guys for the subscription. Thank you guys for sharing, liking. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I'm out. Peace.